What's up everyone, Editor Barasby here once again on the video, with just a real quick disclaimer, not too big. I do state it in the video, but I just wanted to go ahead and clarify it beforehand, because why not? And I just wanted to let y'all know why that is, just so, there's not any, barrier of, oh, he's, not into this. I am really into this. I've actually been really proud of myself with the consistent upload grind, that I've been doing for this, for not even just this game, but some other series I have. I do want to play Genshin Impact a little more, just get my footing, kind of see where I want to take this channel and whatnot. As for, what I'm doing, I'm going to be able to do some other quests after this as well, and maybe some, exploring farming videos, whatnot. Whatever y'all really want to see, just let me know. But I just wanted to put out a disclaimer that if I do sound a little quiet or tired in this video, it's because I do state that I recorded it at 10 p.m. at night, where I lived. And I've been really busy with work stuff, so recording I've had to do late and stuff like that, and obviously I live with someone, so I can't be too loud when I'm recording, so if any time I'm unintelligible or something like that, that's all I really wanted to put out there, even though I clearly stated in the video. But yeah, I do want to find my footing with the Genshin Impact kind of stuff, and I do want to start and maybe restart some series I did on the old Butterdude9 channel. I know there's not a lot of people here from the old Butterdude9 channel that used to exist, but I do want to bring back some series maybe I should do Spider-Man and some other series like that. So do let me know if y'all want to see something else like that, because I know Spider-Man 2 is coming out soon, so I could do that and do Miles Morales as well, or anything like that. I have God of War or whatnot, whatever y'all really want to see. So yeah, with that being said, enjoy the video. Thank you.
Aristocrats share the same
Okay.
cultural heritage,
Raspy here.
but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
10:48 p.m. where I am right now, as of this recording. As I said in my Windbloom video, I will be starting this quest. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take a while. Like usual, I'm going to be splitting it into parts. So I'll try to do these in at least under an hour. I forgot how long these quests are, so I don't know how long this is going to go for. We'll see.
Visibility is
Either
excellent.
way,
If we head to higher ground, we can do a full recon of enemy activity in the area.
Let's do this, and hopefully we'll get a little more gameplay this time, because I looked back through all the videos I've uploaded so far, and a lot of just sitting around and talking, and not a lot of gameplay fighting, a lot of just sitting there reacting, which is most of Genshin Quest, so hopefully, and if, a lot of it is sitting around talking and no fighting, then, hey, we will, I'll upload a video where I'm just running around grinding for artifacts, wanting to kill myself because the artifact grinding's so bad. Okay, it's nighttime.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Sorry about that. Had to adjust my microphone.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
See this letter, I'm really curious who could have sent it.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
It's been a while, have you been? That the two of you are traveling in Sumeru. I haven't even forwarded on as an official business. I've been stopping by Wait, this is Kaeya? Okay.
Khaenri'ah, huh? So he's here in Sumeru.
That's...
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yeah, I can't say I'm hugely surprised.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
By the way, real quick, not gonna waste too much time. Try to get through as much as possible. This should be going up on Thursday. I'm recording this on a Tuesday night, so if it does sound like I'm tired and I've been working, stuff like that, like I said, it's late where I'm at. I'll be tomorrow, some things doing. This might be coming out Thursday afternoon or night, so we'll see. Hopefully that or Friday. Can't promise. Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with them.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Honestly, I'm not too excited to see Kaeya. Hot take, but he's not really one of my favorite characters this afternoon. So we gotta wait. This gameplay right here is so freaking good. This time I didn't look at the time. By the way, Port Ormus has the best music in the game, just 16, that's what I thought. This riveting gameplay.
You want to learn some...
Khaenri'ah should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I'll teach you all right. Mark my word.
He is here, okay. I honestly thought this would be Dainsleif. That's his name, Dainsleif. Did I say his name wrong last few seconds ago? Dude, it's
I'll
late.
have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
It's late.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaeya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment
I feel
was
like I'm playing
when a certain
an
very
event
popular
twist.
spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormus about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before?
Oh? What makes you say that?
Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Khaenri'ah, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru.
That makes sense why there's 3 giant rune machines. I was thinking the other day, I was just grinding, like just playing through, like exploring a lot of Sumeru, because there's a lot I haven't explored yet. Still got to finish that R&R side quest. I was thinking, I was like, Khaenri'ah's at least got to be under or near Sumeru. If not anything, it's got to be where the desert is, because if they completely destroyed Khaenri'ah, it's got to be there. Something like that, I don't know. But I've also been seeing a lot of theories circulate because of all the, this new quest. I've been seeing a lot of theories circulate about Khaenri'ah and its true location, but if it's actually near Sumeru, it makes a lot of sense because of anyway.
But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Khaenri'ah, what do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Khaenri'ah was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Khaenri'ah as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Khaenri'ah that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif.
Dainsleif?
Talking to Kaeya.
You've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaeya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
That's an info drop, right? The Abyss Order.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaeya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
Yep.
You're a pure-blood Khaenri'ah, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaeya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you, Kaeya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaeya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Khaenri'ah, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that we founded the Abyss Order.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
So that was already a thing several
Apparently
centuries
so.
ago.
I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned about the Abyss Order?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
That's a crazy lore drop right there, bro. I didn't really expect that, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, I switched up the teams for the videos today. We're playing on my Eula team. It's not fully built yet, but it's there. My Eula's built, but I'm trying to get her more stronger, and she's also, for anybody wondering, she's C1 full triple artifact set. Yeah, so she's decent, and I haven't built these two yet. Well, I have, but like, they just have a bunch of random artifacts slapped onto them. I'm trying to build them to where I can do the 1 million damage build per game. And then my Jean's just a tank, like healing tank. That's all she really is. So, yeah. By the way, that's enough about that. Why am I getting jumped? That's good.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here, after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
I was just thinking just a second ago, I was like, why did we skip over Inazuma? And then I realized it's not even on the mainland. It wouldn't make any sense for like a Khaenri'ah quest to appear on Sumeru or on Inazuma when it's not part of the mainland. So.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years. This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
Sure, going places with your paranoia. They don't, it's all good.
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up. Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Ooh, are we gonna fight, finally? Yeah, so, I've already turned on Big Brain mode because this is a quest you actually gotta, pay attention to.
monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape here, 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Let's just beat 'em up. Fine, with some gameplay.
Let me scribe.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat! All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Oh my gosh. I run into a Sumeru character. Sweet. Yeah, so there's some action for you. Finally, some real game, but free. I gotta.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Comes more naturally to you than
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Nah, she freaking risen this girl. I don't want you. Get out of here. Not really. You're better than nothing, I guess.
Okay, fine. Paimon should have known you weren't gonna say anything nice. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister?
Do we even have an answer?
The stars?
We gaze at stars just like this, and the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
Traveled through the universe always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, heavenly principles. And you too, Teyvat.
Just you wait, heaven. Principles. Due to that.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Don't worry about it, Paimon.
Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
This is the first Paimon not going to bed before.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Bro, did I just riz her and I didn't know about it? I don't want to date her. Then Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
I want Eula, bro. That's all I want. I want Eula and Ganyu. I don't want Paimon.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
I slept on the ground. Dane?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
The heck? Why are you going back into the forest? Sleep till... Switch shifts. Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon? Did Paimon go in the woods with them, seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Okay, it looks like it's just me here for now. It's this time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. I don't need to read that. Did that noise come from inside the house? This isn't the time for hide and seek. Should go inside and check. But I can't switch my team.
We're way behind schedule.
It's all good, I guess.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
You startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
I'm here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
He's Khaenri'ah, I can tell because of his clothes. Thought so still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. Say that.
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do
Can't look at
here
those
is none
robes.
of your concern.
His eyes, I saw it.
Do I
His
make
eyes.
myself quite clear? Leave.
There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are
See,
you
that's a
waiting for?
Khaenri'ah. It's a Khaenri'ah. I can tell his eyes and his robe. Because we saw that with the guy. Just look, trying to find my companion. So I think I'm better off.
If you must, suit yourself. I've
Same.
been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
Villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay.
Vigilante.
Fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
I was out here all night. I'm cool.
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Since I've been around, it takes a lot. to
Come
convince
on
me.
then.
He's got a Hilichurl. Churl.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or
Yep, I know.
cold.
Khaenri'ah, aren't you?
Huh? You know Khaenri'ah? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Khaenri'ah?
I've met others from Khaenri'ah. It's your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
Although no god, though I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Eide, and you are correct. I was once Khaenri'ah. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Spoken like a true Khaenri'ah.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been
few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality.
So he has
Who
it
knows
too.
how long I must continue to suffer like this?
I take it that's how you survived for so long.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Khaenri'ah by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
He does sound like an abyss. It's just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of mortality. So why did some people turn into Hilichurls while you were afflicted instead?
Because, although Khaenri'ah began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Khaenri'ah were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Khaenri'ans were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
So, who is this Hilichurl?
He is Caribert, my illegitimate son.
That's why it's called that.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Khaenri'ah. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a Hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
To his mother.
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
This must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined. Over here.
Crafting bench?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. one which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Cover his clarity of mind. We're in the chasm. Dane said that the curse cannot be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Khaenri'ah. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
Must have been a reason to it.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Alright, don't get too worked up.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
A mushroom?
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I've picked some before, yes.
Wonderful! Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps. Without your help, oh, goodness knows how long this would take me. Thank you.
This is crazy, and he's definitely crazy as well. So, it's taboo medicine at the Royal. I'm beginning to think this medicine was produced. So this is connected to something. This is connected to something. For why the cataclysm happened.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch, that can't be easy for someone from Khaenri'ah. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Forget it, Eide hates the gods. It would complicate things, I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Okay, I understand, but shouldn't they also know that Eide had no part in the Archon? She wasn't.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom! Look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Khaenri'ah bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God! I beg of you.
May not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Khaenri'ah have truly suffered. Why would Khaenri'ah and the Seven not coexisting?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. I wish they could. What the heck is Dainsleif? And all of this, they're just gone. Just not even here. Look at this gameplay, man. Running.
Next on the agenda.
Way better than this.
Next on the agenda.
Riveting gameplay right here.
Caribert?
Hilichurl seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredible.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything?
Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
I'd stop, it didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself, The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Eide. There might be other reasons to do
Other reasons. What do you mean?
such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
Exhaust all options, unless you are ready to give up on a Caribert.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
It's the spirit. Keep helping you. To have infinite time. While torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Fine.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes. Please fetch the water.
Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
2 in the afternoon.
Next on the
You're
agenda.
telling me Paimon and Dainsleif still haven't returned? Dog, there's no way. Just gameplay, bro. Gameplay. Right here.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Dainsleif's just gonna like pull up and then just like, start throwing something.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
There's so many of them, it looks like they're coming for this field. Is watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off.
No touching. We're way behind schedule.
Nice.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Okay, we're gonna leave it here for now. This is a lot. This is a huge lore drop, and I didn't expect us to meet a whole Khaenri'ah NPC. I'm wondering where Paimon and Dainsleif are. See you guys in the next part.